Hello everyone, my name is Ross Easton and I am part of the DS17 cohort at the Data School, and today I'm going to be showing you how to build a jitter plot in Tableau. Now a jitter plot is essentially a variation of a strip plot, so we are in fact going to start with a strip plot. I should say, for the purposes of this demonstration, I'm going to be using the US sample superstore dataset that's included with Tableau if you do want to follow along. So as promised, here we have a strip plot. And if I just highlight this selection of marks in my furniture category, you can see they're very much clustered together. It's kind of hard to distinguish between the individual marks and get an idea of what's actually happening here. And if I did want to select an individual mark, that again is going to be quite tricky for me. However, if I displayed this data in a jitter plot, such as this one that I created earlier, you can see that where before those marks were clustered together, they're now spread out somewhat along that x-axis, so I can more easily distinguish between the different marks and get an idea of how these points are clustering, and also more easily select an individual mark if I did want to. So this is why a jitter plot is useful. First of all, we're going to start a new sheet and we're going to build out that strip plot that we had before. So first things first, we're going to drag our category dimension to the columns, like so. And then we're going to bring our sales measure to the rows. So I'm going to bring my sales measure onto the rows where it will aggregate as a sum, like so. Next up, we simply want to color each bar according to the category that we have there. So we're going to put our category dimension on the color marks card. And then we're just going to use the plus drill down button on our category field there, just to lower the level of detail in our view until we get to the manufacturer level, like so. So just press the plus buttons that appear until you have manufacturer as your level of detail. And then finally, we're just going to change our mark type to a circle, like so. That will give us our strip plot. I'm also just going to quickly change to entire view so that we're using the space as best as possible. So how do we then turn this strip plot into a jitter plot? Well, the first thing we need to do is create a calculated field. So I'm just going to go to the little arrow at the top of my data pane, and I'm going to select create a calculated field, like so. And we're going to call this calculation jitter. The calculation itself is very, very simple. We're just going to do the random function, which looks like that. What this does is it assigns a random value between 0 and 1 to every row in our data set. So I'm going to press OK. And you should find that you now have a field called jitter. You can see I've also got jitter2 beneath that. That's simply because I made a separate calculation before to show you that completed jitter plot. So you should now just have a field called jitter. Then what we're going to do is we're going to drag that field up to the columns and just put it next to category. So drag your jitter field to the columns and just put it next to your category field. I'm going to do the same now. And you can see we're getting closer to what we want. But currently, our jitter field is aggregating. We've got some jitter, but we actually just want this to behave like a dimension, so we don't want it to aggregate. I'm simply going to click the little down arrow on my sum jitter field, and I'm just going to click dimension because I want it to behave as a dimension. And there we go. So now you can see we've essentially got our desired situation. We've spread those points out along our x-axis according to those randomly assigned values. The final steps are simply formatting. So I'm just going to right click in my view and press format. And then I'm just going to get rid of some of these grid lines, and I'm going to get rid of these 0 lines as well. And finally, I'm just going to right click on my jitter axis and just untick show header. And there we go. So that is how to put together a jitter plot in Tableau. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope you now feel prepared to go off and make jitter plots of your own. Please check the description of this video for any additional material you might find helpful. And if you enjoyed this, make sure to check out my colleague Liam Holland's video on how to make a violin plot in Tableau. And you can just click on the link on your screen to watch that video next. Thank you very much.